Alright guys, of course we're going to start off with a slip knot. Now of course we're going to chain, but these chains determine the size of the vest that you're going to do. So this vest I'm doing, my daughter wears a 3T, so I'm going to chain 17 inches. Didn't count the chains, sorry guys, but I did have a measuring tape, so I chained 17 inches. So here I'm going to chain an extra 3 for the turning chain, and then we're going to yarn over and double crochet into the third chain from the hook. Now this whole vest is double crochets, so now we're just going to double crochet the rest of this row. So here we're at the end of row 1. I think I have one more chain to go. Now we're just going to double crochet, and then we're going to chain 3. Now you're going to chain 3 for every row. Like this is going to be the basic pattern for every row. So now chain 3, showing your work, and now you're going to double crochet, and not in the first chain, in the second, because the chain 3 at the beginning is a double crochet, or stands for double crochet, however you want to say it. So now we're going to keep double crocheting to the end of this row, but the catch is you're going to stop at 9 inches wide, or wide 9 inches long, whatever. It's going to be 9 inches going up. It's just going to stop, and then we're going to start on the arm part. So I reached the last row, which reaches 9 inches long. Now I'm just working on the last double crochet, and now I'm just measuring out. So I want to mark off 4 inches from the right side and 4 inches from the left side. The reason I'm marking this off is because that part is going to be the part that wraps around the front, and then the inches that's in between is the rest of the back, if that makes sense. You'll see it here. Just keep watching. Now here is where I'm showing you that from one finger to the crochet hook is where the finishing of the back is. Now for this, we need 4 more inches because the back needs to measure 13 inches long. So I did my math, and the 4 inches equal up to 8 more rows. So basically you're going to add your yarn to one side and then just crochet back and forth, double crochets for 8 more rows, remembering to chain 3 at the end of each row. Now here we're at the end of the first row of the remaining of the 8 rows in the back. So now we're just going to chain 3 like I said before, turn, and continue our work for the next 7 rows. So now we're at the end of row 8. Now I'm just finishing it. Now we're just going to tie off and we're going to start the arm part. So for the arm part for each side, I counted 4 in, just so the child has enough room to put their arm through the armhole. So now I'm just going to attach the yarn to the garment. And then we're just going to double crochet for 9 rows. I know the back was 8 more rows, but 9 rows. And I did this because the last row, I just wanted it to like come over so the front wasn't pulling down too much, if that makes sense. Because when you attach the front and the back together, I didn't want you to lose a row, if that makes sense. I'm not sure if that makes sense, but you'll see at the end. So just keep going for 9 rows. Make sure that you do this process to both sides. So both sides should be 4 in, and then you're just gonna double crochet back and forth for 9 rows. Just make sure it's both sides. Both sides need to be done. So here I'm just showing you how I'm attaching the arm to the back of the garment. So now I'm just weaving my yarn through my needle, and I'm just going in and out of each top stitch. As you see here, I'm going to leave this whole clip in so that you see how it is that I attach it. Sometimes that gets confusing, so I'm just going to leave it in. Okay guys, we're almost done now. This is the long part. This part literally took me about an hour and a half. So basically you're just gonna cut strings and add the fringe. Now you can add the fringe however you want. I like skipped every other one, and then the next row I skipped every other one, making sure that I'm filling in the holes if needed. But basically you're just gonna add fringe from the bottom to the top of it and on each side, and then we're done.